Wino! How are you, mate?
We're photographing my butt. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. This is Wino, everyone.
Are you videoing me?
Yeah. You're on the channel.
What are you doing that for?
Look at him, he's a construction worker now.
Hey. Good morning, or should I say afternoon?
I'm quite excited for this fixture. We're sitting mid-table, we need a few wins. I think we won, 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses. Let's get the win. 2-2-2. Good bench. Where do you want this ball? Where do you want this?
Yes! Oh wait, if you score today, I want that as a celebration.
Yeah, right. I'll get my cricket here.
Oh, test the tension, test the tension! Oh! Pass. Oh, it's a bit of a bounce, Turbs. Oh!
Let's get it up.
Fellas, you probably noticed there's a man standing next to me. He goes by the name of George. You may have not seen him on TikTok. George is, in terms of playing, he played in the Reading Academy for 8 or 9 years.
Woo!
For Aldershot Town in the National League.
Wow.
I wanted to sign him on a permanent, but he does go home tomorrow, back to England, whilst he figures out what club he wants to play
Exhibition match.
So we've signed him as the coach for today.
Fuck yeah.
So everyone welcome George.
Welcome, George. Welcome, George.
Now, I'm going to do starting lineup for him, and I'm just going to let him coach from the sideline. I'm not going to say shit today, right? All right, Ollie. Goalkeeper Ollie. Turbo. Centre back. Jacob. Centre back. Put your hand up. Yeah, Jacob. Then we'll go fullbacks. Fuck. Who was I thinking? Ned. Put your hand up. That's Ned. And Vuj. Put your hand up, Vuj. Well done, Vuj. And then midfield, Rizzo. Yep. Well done, Rizzo. Okay. Rizzo played for Crystal Palace. He's got a bit about him. And then we'll go Norrie.
Brexit.
Where are you from?
Hand up. Bromley. Bromley, okay, nice.
Yeah. Leany. And then up front, we've got Bisenberry. Say hi, Bis. Yeah. Kumquat.
Hey, mate.
And then Corn as well.
Strong lineup.
Yeah, Corn's quite a character.
Strong bench.
Strong bench. Who'll be on the bench? We've got myself, Mitch, Schmidt, Sneeze.
Elite bench.
Should have one more.
Jimmy.
Yeah, well done. That's so Jimmy Jam.
Bench, boys.
I've been out, boys. I won the last time we were on this pitch. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Strong bench.
Welcome back to Sunday League, and today is the local derby. We are versing Emu Plains. We last won 4-1 and they last won 5-0 in the Nepean Cup. So very healthy results. And last year we versed them 3 times. We got 2 wins and a draw, and the draw was in the finals, which was the most dramatic result of the season against Emu. And I just want to give a massive shout out to our international ultras recently who's been showing a lot of love all the way from Norway, Croatia, England, America. If you're an international ultra, please get in the comments. I have a lot of traveling coming up over the next year or 2, so I'd love to link up with you guys. And before we begin, if you haven't subscribed already, please do like and comment. It helps these videos go a lot further. I truly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into it. What are we waiting for? I am sorry, I am losing my voice and I could not leave this any later. It is currently 10:30 in the morning. This video goes up at 6 p.m. I tried to leave it as late as possible. I was losing my voice, but time waits for no one. Nonetheless, I've consumed a lot of honey recently, but that has nothing to do with this next play. Vuj is going to back pass it, and the ref doesn't call it. So we get off lucky to start with. I'm an honest man. You know, I'm an honest man. I'm not going to lie to you. I think we got very lucky there. Now, Emu going to play the ball forward. I want you to keep an eye on this number 4 here. Keep an eye on him and listen closely.
All right, go back. Oh, Jimbo, you know what you're doing. Let's not have any more of that. Surely you don't need to do that.
Now, I can't be exactly sure what he said. However, it didn't warrant a yellow, but this did. He met him quite high and Turbo was already in the air. This number 4, he's on one, and he's got way more to give. You wait. There's Jacob, our centre-back, handballing it and giving away a yellow in the 9th minute. So our centre-back is on a yellow in the 9th minute. Their centre-mid is on a yellow in the 9th minute as well. Rizzo finds Bisenberry. Unfortunately, the fruits of his labour not coming into fruition just yet. But a lovely little touch and almost a lovely little finish. Should he have found comfort? I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. I'm merely just a coach. Free kick comes into the box here and the sun's in all his eyes. It's going to hit the crossbar. You got to watch those bouncing balls, man. Once St. John's right, it gets real muddy, but then it dries up and it just becomes rock hard dirt. Seriously, St. John's actually just a rock. Just sometimes has grass on it. You know what I mean? Now, let's go back to number 4 and listen to what he says. Now, for those who didn't hear it, and excuse my French, but a massive shout out to Haddon Ben Arthur, one of my favourite footballers ever, and Johan Kabay, may the streets never forget. I digress. He got hit late, and you know by who? Jacob, who got a yellow in the 9th minute. But this fella gets sent off because he said, "Are you fucking serious?" to the ref, questioning his integrity and things like that. Completely agree with the referee's decision here. We need more refs in the game, so standing up for themselves in those situations, I completely agree with. And as you know, earlier in the season, I got sent off for saying, "Are you fucking kidding?" So, yeah, it's just fair game at this point. Now, Comfort's going to find himself in behind. And, wow, what a save it is from Lee, their goalkeeper. Fun fact about Lee, their goalkeeper, in his early 40s. You wouldn't tell, man. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely, as Ned Pearson Burke would say. Seriously, what a great save. And talk about a strong bench. You best mention that one. And shout out to George Windsor, who's joined us on the bench today in the coaching box. Great job he's done so far. You know, he told us, get in that number 4's ear. He'll get sent off. Nonetheless, we move on. As I mentioned, Jacob on a yellow, and oh my God, it's a Stevie G moment. Now, I'm not sure if Jacob's a Scouser. I haven't inquired about his bloodline or heritage, but, you know, unlike Stevie G, he cleans up for himself here. Look at that on the rebound. Well done, Jacob. Seriously, great centre-back we've signed here. I don't think you guys understand how good this guy is. Seriously. Yeah, and he just has some moments, doesn't he? Now, Ben Sneesby down the right-hand side, bit of Trent Alexander-Arnold, but Sneesby would never leave us. He's going to find me in the middle. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for Bisenberry. Boom, cha, cha, boom, boom, cha. Yeah, see, he's Brazilian Bisenberry. He's going to cut on the inside here. Oh, no, he's on the outside. He's in behind. Tom Leaney. Oh, we should have finished that. We should have finished that. There was actually some outrage. I put up a poll recently, you know, who's MVP so far, and Leaney wasn't in it. God, I got some outrage. And here's me from casual 40 yards, almost finding the top corner. Everyone knows I have one banger a year at this rate. I've been filming for 2 years. I've got 2 bangers. But you know what? I feel like changing that this year. Yeah, maybe we'll see something next week. I don't want to reveal my cards too early, but maybe I have a joker up my sleeve. Now, Tom Leaney's going to get him behind on his Paul Pogba running technique. Just that tall, skinny midfielder that can glide through. Yeah, God, he's a good footballer, Tom Leaney. And I can understand the outrage for not including him in the MVP listings. Now, they're going to come down the right-hand side here, ball into the box. Jacob already on a yellow, and he's going to get into a tussle with their striker. Referee sees nothing wrong with it. That's what you call experience, ladies and gentlemen. You may think it's, you know, some morality in there, or that's not within the rules of the game or the spirituality of the game. Jacob does not care, and their Emu striker is now offside. And did you know this? Because he kicks it from there, we have to take it from there. I thought you took it from where they got caught offside. The more you know. Seriously, I love learning. It's a great thing in this world, isn't it? And that takes us into half-time, 0-0, and they've got a man sent off.
Lads, same thing as last time we played Cranebrook, went into the half. A bit down on our luck. And we kept our composure and ended up winning 4-1. I have no doubt the same thing will happen today. But we need to stick to the principle of, like, we want to play good football more than anything. The way you break down 10 men is you maintain possession and you drag them out. You create situations where you have to drag them out, and you move up the field with the possession of the ball instead of just booting it and hoping Comfort gets in behind one of the centre-backs. Besides that, I'll let the man who's actually played at a decent level give his input. What we need to do.
I'd echo that, to be fair. I think at times when you're playing against 10 men, like if you had 10 men now, you would want them to just be going long. You wouldn't want them to have a spell and to try and play. So you do need to slow it down a little bit. Just try and keep the ball. One thing I have noticed is when we're getting caught out is with passes, because the grass is shit and long, not getting punched in enough and it's getting nicked. So a little bit more on the passes. And I want to get the wingers 1v1 a little bit more, because every time we have, they've got success. Yeah, to be honest, I think as long as we're patient, more chances will come.
I wasn't happy with the way I played.
Oh, we'll cheer up, mate.
Still got 45 minutes now.
It's a game of 2 halves, alright?
Exactly. Hey, Jim, you are right, mate.
Now, a massive shout out to George. If you have TikTok, you would have seen him by now. Incredible page. And he actually flew out the next day back home to England. So it was a massive effort for him to get up to Blaxland the day before his flight back home. We truly appreciate him, and it would have been great to have him out on the pitch, but unfortunately, Nepean does not allow that, and that's okay. That's okay. Now, we head into the second half, and we're starting with Sneesby up front because we want comfort on the bench. You know why? Because we want a strong bench. You guys got to understand, the stronger your bench, the stronger your finish. It's a very simple game, isn't it? Now, they're going to play into our half. You wouldn't really be able to tell they got 10 men, but they do, and they're playing well with it. Now, Rizzo's going to find Bisenberry over the top, and he's going to get injured in the taking of his shot, but that's not going to stop the Ultras from cheering their loudest. Let's cut to him. You may have noticed within the Ultras there, they have been infiltrated by the Emu player that did get sent off. He's enjoying a few beers. Now, here's Jacob, who we must remember is on a yellow card, and he's having a day today. He's going to find Bisenberry. Beautiful touch in front. What's Bisenberry going to do? Oh, the fruit is on sale, and it's on special. Seriously, Bis, what a finish that is. My favourite type of berry, just behind blueberries and strawberries. Oh, what a finish this is. Well done to Bis. Getting in behind. He's had a fair few chances today, to be honest with you, and I'm glad he took one. And he found the side netting. Lovely stuff. And fun fact, Bis is actually from Bournemouth, so there's a bit of Justin Clivert in that, if I do say so myself, or a bit of Junior Stanislas. Yeah, how's that for the streets won't forget. Now, Turbo's going to find Ned, and we all know Ned scored his one and only goal last season against Emu Plains on the run, playing up front to the Mbappe celebration. He's looking for his first this season. Was caught offside, and he did air swing it, but it would have been lovely, wouldn't have it? Now, Bis is going to get in behind here, keeper with a great save, and then the double save there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This keeper, seriously, is the best keeper we've versed so far. No joke. Norrie tries to get around there. Keeper comes out and claims it. He is simply incredible. So shout out to you, Lee. You're doing a great job. Jacob on a yellow. What's he going to do? Great tackle. Seriously, what an incredible player Jacob is. In the first session he ever rocked up to, we all had to wear a different jersey. So he wore a Wanderers jersey. So it's only fair in my eyes to compare him to Matthew Spranovic, the greatest centre-back in Western Sydney Wanderers history. And you know what happened to Matthew Spranovic? He got spat on by Nasser Al-Shamrami after the Al Hilal Western Sydney Wanderers final. Something similar to that is going to happen. But, you know, we'll get there when we get there. I got hit in the back there a little bit late. So, you know what? I think that's the start. I think that's the spark to the fire. You know, that's just me. That's the lighter that lit it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, Turbo out from centre back. You see me drop in. It's telepathic, man. Turbs knows I'll drop in for you. He's going to find Bisenberry. Now, this play's a bit elongated, but it's eventually going to find Jimmy Jam. And I think this is what was going through Jim's head when he took the ball down. All the comments over the past few weeks. And he's going to absolutely nail the back fence. I wish he nailed the back of the net. Unfortunately, these things don't happen the way you want them to every time. You know what I mean? Now, Bisenberry, he's going to find me. I'm going to find Jimmy Jam. And look at this for a bit of Yoga Bonito. Seriously, he's going to step on the ball. He's going to slip on purpose. And then he's going to juggle not once, but twice, but 3 times. Incredible. Well done to Jim. Yoga Bonito in full fashion. They don't make footballers like Jim. Seriously, he's dead set like a Mario Balotelli. You have no idea what you're going to get. Now there's Ned with a back pass, bit of a Liverpool theme today, and Ned is actually a Liverpool fan, so well done to Ned. He gets rid of his lines there and puts Ollie in a bit of jeopardy, but well done to Ollie for saving the day there. That would have been a disastrous way to go in 1-1 to the final 15 minutes. Now, this is where it all goes wrong, arguably. I won't lie to you. I've been kicked, I've been pushed, I've been punched, I've been called every name in the Urban Dictionary on a football field. Never have I ever had an alpaca impression happen right there in front of me and arguably directed towards me. It's a great alpaca impression, I can't lie. He's done a great job there. Well done to him. But as you can see there, I hit him late, I hit him in the back. I'm not disputing the fact that I should have received some, form of justice for my injustice to him. But, yeah. I don't know, he just wanted to do an alpaca celebration, so that's an achievement unlocked for him. Well done to him. As you can see there, he definitely done miss. I couldn't believe it, and the ref was standing right there and looking. I tried telling the ref, I could only laugh. Jimmy Jam was protesting, and rightfully so, but honestly, I didn't know what to do, so I was just kind of... I got too much to lose, if I'm being honest with you. I like filming the games. I like being in the games. And there's around 10 weeks left. And I'll be damned if I lose those 10 weeks for a small reaction or something like that when I can simply just move on with my life. And that's that. Nonetheless, merely minutes later, a very similar incident happens. I go straight through the back of him. But for some reason, he doesn't get upset about this one. And to be fair to him, that's great footballing IQ. He puts his body in front. He knows I'm slow. He knows I'm big. I haven't really got anywhere to go. Well done to him. That's definitely a foul. And it's very much a similar situation. I'm not sure why he just took the free kick earlier there. But for the earlier one, he wanted to do an alpaca impression. But, that's that. Now, his friend's going to be a hero and he's going to hit me late and from behind. Now, his friend is one of 2 twins in the team. So, shout out to twins. They do a great job. But as you can see there, I go, I hope you have a great day. You're a lovely bloke. And I definitely want to, revisit him later. I just want to check up on his day type of thing. So, yeah, that's that. And as you can see there, definitely didn't miss me. Decent little hit, to be fair. Decent little hit. I'm not skinny. I'm not skinny. I can say that much, and I can confirm that much. But, yeah, we move on in the game. Benny Corney's going to get him behind, and he's just going to skip across the line. And look at this for a skill move. Have you ever seen anything like it? The Maradona spin in front of the man. Lovely. Referee says no foul. Unlucky to Ben. Great move, though. We really need to visit Brazil as a team. If there's any Brazilian ultras, do reach out. And as mentioned earlier, number 9, he did hit me late, so I'm trying to go looking for him. But yeah, as you can see there, number 9 and number 10, they are twins. But I'm lucky that number 9 is the one I went after there. I didn't get him. Great balance he has there in that shot. Great balance. Look at this. I'm definitely going for him. But he gets on one foot, gets up in the air, and he knows that I can't send it in too far when he does that. So well done to him. Great balance and great football IQ. Now, enough of the combat, if you will. Zach Rizzo wants to play football, and that he's going to. What a lovely through ball in behind. Ben Corn on the left peg. Should he have gone near post? I'm not sure. What would I have done in that situation? Probably air swung it. You know, if we're being honest with each other, and if we're being transparent. Emu going to play the ball down the right here. Ned Pearson-Burke, he's going to pass it back to Turbo. Turbo, he's going to pass it back to Ollie. Ollie back in a Turbo. And I want you guys to let me know who is at fault for this challenge here, because I genuinely can't tell. I've watched this so many times. I can't tell if Ned gets him or if he gets Ned, because they both make it very believable. Or in some wicked way, do they both get each other? I cannot tell. I'm being honest with you. I genuinely cannot tell. And shout out to this fella, number 12 from Emu. Came up to me and said, I love your videos, bro. I love everything you do. So I truly appreciate that, and I wanted to keep that one in there. Now, the game is nowhere near done. It's only 1-0. They've had 10 men for a long time, and I'm going to get folded here. Unfortunately, this camera does not capture it truly. But we'll cut to the second camera in a second. I got just a toe poke on the ball when the man was shooting from the edge of the box. He goes by the name of Jacob, grew up with him, and I got folded. As you can see there, I'm struggling. I'm genuinely struggling. This is one of the heaviest tackles I've had. I'm in the wars today, man, as you'll see here. I'm going to just poke my toe in front of the ball and bang, just cop the full force of his shot right into my legs. That one hurt, man. That one hurt. Shout out to centre back Jake, who, as we know, is on a yellow. Well done to Jake, coming to help me. And that's going to take us into full time. Not all wins have to be this glorious, polished off finish. You know what I mean? Not all of them just have to be this tiki-taka Barcelona, your beautiful style of winning. If you win these gritty ones, that's how you win premierships. I know I'm a Penrith Panthers fan. But without further ado, I just want to say a massive thank you to those who have been supporting all year. I truly appreciate it. And if you've made it this far in the video, despite my voice today, I really appreciate you as well. I'm very apologetic. I know it would be very frustrating as a viewer and content consumer. I will be back to full health next week. Until then, enjoy your Sunday League football. Enjoy your week. Stay dangerous and walk with peace, love, and prosperity. And don't do alpaca impressions.
Got there in the end.
How do you feel?
I'm elated.
Say that again.
I'm absolutely elated with that performance.
That's a big word.
No, it was very scrappy. I'm not.
You. Welcome back to Sunday League. A nice, beautiful 1-0 win against Emu at home at the Fortress. We've got the main man here today, Byron, on the score sheet. How do you feel you went today, man?
No, it was a good game, like all the boys. We turned out pretty well. It was a bit of a rough condition. The pitch wasn't too good. A lot of areas on this pitch were pretty rough. We were all slipping over. A few good challenges in as well. But no, we played good. We got the win. Should have had probably a bit more than one goal, but no, I don't know. The pitch kind of played a bit of a factor, but we made the most of it and got the win, so it's pretty good.
It's pretty fiery at the start, having Emu sent off, down to 10 men, straight red card in the first 15 minutes. How did you think that changed the game?
It was alright. I always thought we were going to be in control. Like we still held the ball pretty well. Again, I just think the pitch played a pretty big part today, but yeah, obviously we kept that cool and didn't get a red card this week, so compared to round 1. So yeah, we did well.
Yep. So you've got 3 points today. You've got a big week coming up this Thursday, the Steve Myhill Cup. Yeah. Any predictions, any thoughts going into the match against your old team?
Against the old team, yeah. To be fair, against the old team. We have the squad to beat any team, I think. I mean, Steve Myhill, and even in the cup, the Pean Cup as well. But yeah, I think we'll run away with it 5-1.
Sounds good. Well, mate, great job today. Well done.
Awesome,
I'll see you soon, all right, brother. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Actually, we'll see you very soon. This Sunday, this episode should be out, and Steve Myhill Cup on its way. Thanks so much, guys. See you later.